Halabousi heads to Washington, posted by Walter. Political 317 March 25, 2019. Baghdad. The head of the House of Representatives Mohammed Halabousi, on Monday, to the capital of the United States, Washington. Halabousi headed a parliamentary delegation to Washington on an official visit that will last several days, a parliamentary source told Morsi News. The source did not disclose further details. Parliamentary source: Halabousi will go to Washington very soon to discuss two important issues. March 21, 2019, 10:55 Baghdad Today. Baghdadi source familiar with the presidency of the House of Representatives. Thursday, March 21, 2019. Close to the head of Parliament Mohammed Halabousi to the United States of America, an official visit. The source said, Baghdad Today, that Halabousi will go during the next few days, before the end of this month, to the United States of America, an official visit, and the head of a large parliament. Stressing that the invitation came at the official invitation of the American side, the most important thing that Halabousi will discuss is the foreign presence in Iraq, as well as the request for international support for the reconstruction of the cities destroyed by the war against a terrorist organization, the source said, speaking on condition of anonymity. President Barham Salih on Thursday, March 21, 2019, stressed that Iraq needs active assistance from Washington in the next phase, demanding the postponement of the withdrawal of US troops from his country. Iraq is still struggling to recover from the legacy of 40 years of war and internal strife, Saleh said in an interview with the Washington Post. 1 year has passed since Iraqi forces were able to recover all the land that was under state control, yet a city like Mosul is still devastated. I think there are some possibilities if we push the country to move in the right direction. But the legacy of the past remains. The problems are really huge. The Iraqi president spoke at length about the need to fight the culture of corruption and the failure of the government to provide basic public services such as water and electricity, and the challenge of preventing the return of the Daesh organization. Yet, the Iraqi president is already optimistic about his country's future. Every time I get out of the presidential palace in Baghdad, I see normal life returning more and more, he says. I think there's a good chance we should stick to it for a long time. We have not lived in such an atmosphere. It is a precious opportunity, but it remains precarious. The country is suffering from chaos and endless war. Trying to be democratic, citizens vote. Leaders have to respond to those demands or they will not vote for them again. Iraqis are constantly down to the streets to protest against the deterioration of the situation, he says. Saleh said that Iraq has an interest in the relationship with Iran, which shares with long borders porous, refusing to permit Trump that US forces in Iraq are present to monitor Iran's activities, asserting that the American presence is to fight al-Daesh. However, Saleh expressed his desire to the vision of Americans as active in determining the fate of his country, through investment, education and development assistance, saying that Iraq needs to postpone the date of withdrawal of troops. The United States can help Iraq and we appreciate American